Welcome back to my YouTube channel. 1986 USA 1-cent coin. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin collecting journey, this video will provide you with an in-depth look at the value, rarity, historical background, and recent auction results of this iconic coin. We'll also explore how you might find valuable 1986 pennies worth thousands of dollars. So, let's get started. Historical background. The 1986 Lincoln cent is a significant piece of American numismatic history. To fully appreciate its importance, we need to delve into the broader historical context of the early 1980s and the specific changes that occurred in the production of this coin. Economic and social context. The early 1980s were marked by economic challenges in the United States, including high inflation and unemployment rates. The economic policies of the Reagan administration were aimed at curbing inflation and stimulating growth, which had various impacts on different sectors, including coin production. Minting and production. In 1986, a major change occurred in the production of the Lincoln cent due to the rising cost of copper. The U.S. Mint decided to switch the composition of the penny from 95% copper and 5% zinc to a copper-plated zinc core. This change resulted in two distinct types of 1986 pennies, the copper alloy cents and the copper-plated zinc cents. The Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint produced these pennies. The Philadelphia Mint, established in 1792, is the oldest mint in the United States. The Denver Mint, established in 1906, is known for its high-quality coin production. Both mints played crucial roles in the transition year of 1986. Design and composition. The 1986 Lincoln cent retained the iconic design by Victor David Brenner, featuring Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo. The change in composition, however, resulted in variations in weight and appearance. The copper alloy cents weigh 3.11 grams, while the copper-plated zinc cents weigh 2.5 grams. This difference in weight can be detected with a precise scale, and it's one of the key identifiers when distinguishing between the two types. Collecting and numismatic significance. For collectors, the 1986 penny represents a transitional period in U.S. coinage. The presence of both copper and zinc varieties makes it a fascinating year for numismatists. Collectors value these coins not only for their historical significance but also for their variations and potential for valuable errors. Rarity and varieties. Now, let's delve into the rarity and varieties of the 1986 penny. While millions of these coins were produced, certain varieties and errors make specific 1986 pennies highly sought after by collectors. General mintage numbers. The 1986 penny was produced in large quantities, with over 10 billion pennies minted in Philadelphia and Denver combined. Despite these high mintage numbers, the year is unique because of the transition in composition, leading to several varieties. Varieties and errors. The 1986 penny has multiple varieties due to the composition change and different die types used during production. These varieties include, each variety has its own level of rarity and appeal among collectors. Rare varieties and errors. Among the rare varieties, the 1986 D small date zinc penny stands out. This variety was initially thought to be non-existent, making its discovery a significant event in the numismatic community. Additionally, errors such as double dies and off-center strikes can add substantial value to these coins. Factors affecting rarity. The rarity of these varieties and errors is influenced by several factors, including the condition of the coin and the number of known examples. Coins in mint state or higher grades are rarer and more valuable than those that have been circulated extensively. Professional grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, provide a standardized way to assess a coin's condition and authenticity. Coins graded by these organizations often command higher prices due to the assurance of their quality and rarity. Collecting rare varieties. Collectors should be aware of what to look for when searching for rare varieties. Magnification tools and reference guides can help identify key features of valuable coins. Networking with other collectors and joining numismatic societies can also provide valuable insights and opportunities to acquire rare coins. Value assessment. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1986 penny. Determining the value of a coin involves several factors, including its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Grading and condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. Uncirculated coins, those with a grade of 60 or higher, are generally more valuable than circulated ones. The presence of luster, sharpness of the strike, and lack of wear are key indicators of a coin's grade. Market trends. The value of 1986 pennies has shown a steady increase over the years, particularly for those in higher grades or with notable errors. Current market values vary, but a high-grade 1986 penny can fetch a significant amount at auction. Factors influencing the value include the coin's condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Examples of recent sales and price ranges. Recent sales of high-grade 1986 pennies have shown a range of prices. For example, a 1986 D small-date zinc penny in mint state can sell for anywhere from $500 to several $1,000s, depending on the grade. Coins with significant errors or in exceptionally high grades can fetch even higher prices. Recent auctions and sales. Recent auctions have seen notable sales of 1986 pennies, particularly those with rare errors or in exceptional condition. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers frequently handle the sale of these coins, with some fetching thousands of dollars. Let's take a closer look at some high-profile auctions and notable sales. High-profile auctions. One of the most notable recent auctions was held by Heritage Auctions, where a 1986 D small-date zinc penny in MS67 condition sold for over $10,000. Another high-value transaction involved a 1986 double-die obverse penny, which fetched nearly $5,000 at auction. Record sales and notable high-value transactions. There have been several record sales for 1986 pennies in recent years. For example, a 1986 D small-date copper penny with a high grade sold for over $8,000 at a Stack's Bowers event. These record sales highlight the ongoing interest and demand for rare pennies among collectors. Price fluctuations. Price fluctuations in the market can be influenced by various factors, including market demand, the discovery of new specimens, and the overall health of the numismatic market. Experts often weigh in on these trends, offering predictions and insights into future values. Happy collecting!